Hey y'all, welcome back to the Daily AMG and happy Friday. So here comes another installment of my Top 5 Friday. I'm going to do things a little different today. I know you're like, Amanda, you literally just introduced us to this new series and now you're changing the rules. It's still bookish content. However, I have been constantly asked to do a video on how I read so much and how you can read more. And I keep talking about it, but I tried to do a comprehensive video on this. It got very long and very rambly. So what I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to do a few tags that are on like readers' habits. I found some of those, so look for those the next few Tuesdays. I am going to be doing my top 5 reading apps. So there you go. Still bookish content, still ways for you to read more. So let's get into it. My first app of my top 5 apps is Audible. Audible and I had a long, wonderful, expensive relationship. There was no Dutch in this. I was always paying for my dates. So, I broke up with Audible and then quickly realized that, well, Audible kind of has the monopoly on the audiobook game. So I went back to Audible. So now we're like working out our issues. It's complicated. Not really. It's just expensive. Okay, so hear me out. Audible is only audiobooks. You do get free features through their channels, which is kind of their podcast. The thing about it is it's either $14.95 a month for 1 credit or $22.95 a month for 2 credits. And this is only audiobooks. So depending upon what you're able to set aside time to listen to a book, this may be totally fine with you. For me, it's not, because I listen to books the majority of the time if I'm not at the house reading on my iPad or a physical book. So if I am driving, I have an audiobook. At work, depending upon what I'm doing, I have an audiobook. Doing dishes, I got an audiobook going. So the $22.95 that I pay a month gives me 2 credits. It's not enough for me, like I just said. So you can buy 3 credits at $34, and I have done this more times than I would like to admit. So that is why I want to give you these other 4 options, because I did not know that they existed until this past year. So that's kind of when I broke up with Audible, but then I went back because, like I said, they have the monopoly in the audio game. You don't typically get brand new releases on these other avenues, apps that I'm going to tell you about. So that being said, Audible is king still, but the one that's coming for it, the one that actually won a lawsuit against Amazon, I didn't think Amazon lost anything, that is Scribd. So Scribd is $8.95 a month, and it is unlimited, truly unlimited ebooks, audiobooks, newspapers, magazines, documents. They even have like sheet music. Now, they're new. They just won their case. They're building up their portfolio, database, whatever you want to call it. So they're always adding new things. So, do I think that they will eventually be able to get new releases the day it releases at midnight the way that Audible does? Yeah, that's definitely a hope, because $8.95 for unlimited compared to $22.95 for 2. I mean, hello, that's why I walked out on Audible, only to find that the brand new book that I wanted to listen to was not on Scribd. You win some, you lose some. Okay. So, I have loved Scribd though, but there have been, like I said, books that I have gone to search for and they weren't on there yet. So, let's go to the next two apps that I love. And these are both through your local library. So the first one is Hoopla. Now you get 4 credits a month, but this can be TV shows, movies, music, or audiobooks, or ebooks, magazines, comics, etc. They have a pretty vast library. It's really great if you have elementary or middle school kids. I have looked for some things for like middle grade March that I was thinking about doing, but I had just come off of February. I didn't know if I wanted to designate that much time for a second month in a row to do a whole other month-long reading challenge, if you will. And like I said, 4 credits on this one, and it's through your local library. So if you don't have your library card, go to your local library. They will hook you up with this one and also the second one. So my 4th favorite app is Overdrive. And Overdrive, again, free through your local library. This, you do have, I believe, 4 titles that you can have out at once. I may be wrong about that. But anyways, basically, as soon as you read it, you return it and you're good. So you're just like constantly reading and returning and you don't have to worry about that. You have your library card. You can get both Hoopla and Overdrive and you should be good to go. Now, Overdrive typically will have your ebook and your audiobook of brand new releases. However, you do have wait lists on this app. So, you don't have any wait lists on Hoopla, even though it's through the library, because it's a different database. The Overdrive app, you do have wait lists, so you may be like 9th in line for a brand new release, or if you're just looking for something that's been out for a while, you may be able to just search for it and immediately have it. So you download it, and then you're good. As soon as you're done, you return it, and you can continue on to the next thing. And it's helped me to not have to go back to spending extra money on Audible credits, because hopefully what I'm looking for will be available on one of those 3 apps. So that was Scribed, Hoopla, and Overdrive. I'll leave all of these websites down below so that you can just click on them and you can go to them and check them out. So the next thing that I have is another Amazon baby like Audible is, but this is Kindle Unlimited. So my next favorite app, my 5th app, is the Kindle app. Now, Kindle Unlimited is $9.95 a month. However, you get discounted rates on ebooks, but you also can search through thousands of free ebooks. Now, there's a catch, because Amazon, why you want to be catching us up? You can only have, I believe, 7 ebook of the free ebooks at a time. One really cool thing that also made me go back to Audible was, if you check out an ebook that is one of their free ebooks, I'm going to say 85% of the time, you also get the audio free. So, the really cool thing about this is I can have my iPad while I'm getting ready in the mornings, and you go to get in your car for work. You can hit audio. You can go between reading them just like on your Kindle app to listening to them through the Kindle app. Like I said, you can only have 7 out. So once you go to want something else and you've like reached that quota, it'll tell you need to return one of these in order to get that one. So I do, and then I just go on and it just downloads to Audible just like everything else if you were getting it on the Audible website. Okay, well, I hope that this helps you. I hope that you're able to get some of these apps and that they help you to find more time to read. A lot of these are geared towards audio because I do 90% audio because I am able to listen to it at work, and I'm always kind of like in the car or at the house. I don't turn on the TV necessarily. If I'm in the middle of a book, I will just have it going on like Bluetooth, and I'll just do laundry or sit on the couch and play. I got this game. I have never done a game on my phone. I never did Candy Crush or any of that. This is called Block Jam. Now, I did do Words with Friends. I really loved Words with Friends. And does anybody remember Draw Something? Why is that still not around? But anyways, Block Jam, I will literally, how many times can I say literally? I feel like I've said that a bazillion times today. I will put my phone to Bluetooth on my Bluetooth speaker, sit on the couch, and play Block Jam. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of what I like to do when I come home. So if my husband's still working, that's kind of what I like to do. If he's home, he has on the TV. That's just the way it goes. If I'm by myself, I rarely turn the TV on unless I'm going to binge something or watch a movie. But typically, I'll use that time to read. So there's another reason why I read so much. I don't scroll Facebook. I don't mindlessly have the TV going. I just have me and my books. We're just hanging out, doing our thing. I hope y'all have enjoyed this video, and be sure to like and subscribe for future videos, future Top 5 Friday videos from me, Amanda. Thank y'all so much. I really appreciate all the love and support. Bye!